it's starting to come out. I've been holding it in for too long. Yeah, it's starting to come out. And I can't pretend anymore. Oh, I'm yours. Never thought I'd even try. After just one day, it's special, yeah. But there is something in your eyes. Ooh, one false move and you'll be gone. You made me, it's alright. I can't tell if it's the right moment, but baby,
Get my likes up, people. Come on.
I can't hold it in anymore, no, 'cause it's starting to come out. I've been holding it in for too long. Yeah, it's starting to come out. And I can't pretend anymore. I'm yours. Starting to come out. Starting to come out. Starting to come out. Oh, I'm yours. Starting to come out. Starting to come out. Oh, I'm yours. I know that I just met you, but you look, oh girl, you blow my mind. I know what I would like to do, but just keep on talking. I think your dog needs walking.
Walk that dog, girl.
You can say, I know, yeah, that's true. Of course, you ain't the one to blame. Keep on talking to me. You keep on telling me your dreams. You keep on talking to me. But I just wanna see you move. Yeah, I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you move.
I just want to see you move, girl.
I just wanna see you move. Sure, I like to listen. It's not like I don't wanna know. It's just that you've been talking to me 3 nights in a row. I think it's time to let go. Forget the past, just lose control. 'Cause life's too short for yapping. Come on and dance, come give me soul. You keep on talking to me. You keep on talking to me. You keep on talking. You keep on talking to me. You keep on telling me your dreams. You keep on talking, but I just wanna see you move.
I want to see you move.
I just wanna see you move. I just wanna see you move.
Ain't like we don't want to know, ladies. We just been talking 3 nights in a row.
I just wanna see you move.
You've been talking 3 nights in a row. It ain't like we don't want to know. I think it's time to let go. Forget the past. Whoa. Life's too short for yapping. Come on and dance, 'cause you need soul. What's going on, people?
I am the king, 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 king. I am the king, 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 king. Come on now, beat. I am the king, 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 king. Come on now, beat. I am the king, 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 king. Come on now, beat. I am the king, 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 king. Come on now, beat. am the king and will not be. I am the king and will not be. King and will not. I am the king and will not. Will not be. King and will not. Switch.
All right, where you going? What's going on? No, you haven't been missing Saturdays. This is a special broadcast for that ass.
In this moment, yes, I cannot
hit the like
say
button,
what's wrong
folks.
or right.
This is a special show. Hey, to this dude in the chat room that goes by, hey kid, that's a baby goat. Let me tell you, man, you need to sit your stuff down somewhere, man. You're doing too much in the chat room, man. You're doing too much, little dude. I'll let you rock out. You know, sit over here with the grown folk. You need to act like you got some damn sense. So I'll put your ass back over the kitty table.
So tell your good nights, 'cause I'll buy no matter what, yeah. Susceptible
Now, so whatever that is, appreciate it.
moment flies.
I don't know what that means, but I think it's like $10. Appreciate those.
'Cause I'll buy no matter what.
In the chat room, do me a favor. Hey, City, ladies, how old are you?
It's not a problem,
Wow,
'cause I know what I'm getting into.
not a problem.
Yeah, and nothing can stop me,
Oh, yeah.
'cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way,
Lead the way.
I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good night,
Hit that like button, people.
'cause I'll buy no matter what,
Okay, people.
yeah.
24, 42, 32, 19, 34, 47 today. What's going on,
For the
Steve?
moment flies.
Yeah, the Saturday show.
So tell your good nights, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Susceptible now, before the moment flies. Yeah.
Come in the chat room acting silly, you will get timed out. Keep talking silly, you will get gone. I only deal with grown folks over here, not little boys, not little girls. Shout out to the CIA. One love, FBI. That's right. Tonight you get your own special Saturday night show. Because I just had an interesting conversation that I think we need to expand upon. All right. Confident, intelligent, and assertive men, CIA. Feminine, beautiful, inspirational women, FBI. We got the Henrys, the high earners not rich yet. We got the Blake Henrys, Bradley, Ahmed, Keith, and Enrique. Those are all shades of the rainbow. White Henry, white collar Henrys. We got the blue Henrys. We got the hit squad. Henrys in training. High earners not rich yet in training. All these things are variations of what I call PCS men, productive, competitive, successful men. Now, whether they are in the high value category or on their way care to be, they are pretty much the cream of the crop. The top 30% leading into the top 10% on up. These are the men that you ladies would need to have as husbands, boyfriends, significant others. These are the men that can pay the cost to be the boss and are glad to do it. But over the last several weeks, I've been asking the question: do you ladies really have the options you think you have? What should What should you be willing to give up to get the kind of man you think? What should you be willing to invest? How long should you make him wait? All these things are culminating into one thing. Ladies, far too many of you already know how to lose. Last night's show proved a couple of things. One, that you spent more time in your life worrying about how to lose versus how to win. You don't know how to win. Ask a woman, what do you do for a man that's the caliber you say you want? A lot of them don't know. Unfortunately, you ask a lot of women, why aren't you married now? And what do you hear? Well, I was engaged. I had a 2-year relationship 5 years ago. What happened? I broke up. Some way, you ladies seem to be able to find men that you claim are worth something and lose them. My question is this: for men who are worth a damn, special men, I consider those to be high investment men. Men who are worth the investment, high investment, not just I come to the table and I bring me and I'm going to give you the same 2 pieces of biscuit I gave everybody else before you. The 2 pieces of biscuit I gave to my college boyfriend 10 years ago, I'm going to give you the same 2 pieces of biscuit. It's just 10 years older and 10 years more used. All right. You know why I think so many women are content with giving guys the minimum? Giving guys flat just this? Because many of these ladies are afraid of commitment. We're going to talk about that on Monday. But before we can get to the climax of being afraid of commitment, we got to ask the question: are women scared of him? Women are scared to love him. Women are scared to love high investment men. Why? Because high investment men require something more than just what you gave every other dude. Let's talk about it. Get the likes up. We need to keep it over 50%. High investment dudes require more than you just gave everybody else. High investment dudes require effort. Let's get started. How many of you have read a book called The 5 Love Languages? Because I'm going to teach tonight. And ladies, I need you to ask yourself the question: what is your love language and what is his? 5 love languages. The 5 love languages, as you can see here, are, what are they? Words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts, quality time, or acts of service. Ladies, you need to know what your love language is, and you also need to know what his love language is. Most people try to give the same love language they want to receive. Words of affirmation. What are those? Words to encourage, affirm, empathize, those kind of things. See, words of affirmation are important, and you need to learn how to communicate those things. Physical touch. Physical touch is more than sex. Physical touch is nonverbal. Well, physical touch is nonverbal communication, and it's non-sexual. It's the way in which you touch his shoulder, touches, you put your hand on it. It's how you break the touch barrier. People who like physical touch want to be touched often in a non-verbal, non-sexual way. Receiving gifts. Receiving gifts is not what you think, buying a Rolls Royce or a Mercedes Benz. It's knowing that I like fragrances and knowing that I like musk-based fragrances and going out and getting me Initius, what is it? Initu, that's it. Inicio, I'm sorry. Inicio Magnetic Blend 7. Knowing that I like musk fragrances and knowing that this is a special musk fragrances that makes babies and buying that for me without me having to ask. Not buying me what you think I should like, buying me what I like. Often, not just on the birthday. Remember yesterday I said, guys, if she's not willing to spend any money on you, invest in you, leave. Quality time. Quality time means uninterrupted, focused conversations. This means she turns off her mobile device, off the TV. She is just there. Listening to you, focused to you, active listening, quality time. And then acts of service. Acts of service is what it sounds like: watering the plants, walking the dog, taking out the trash, the little things. It's all about the I'll help mentality. What the hell is going on? I'm on the top floor of this hotel and they still find a way to make noise on the last night out. These suckers. So, ladies, what is your love language? If you don't know what these are, I suggest you go figure. I suggest you get curious and learn what these love languages are, and then learn what your man's love language is. Sadly, far too many of you women are simply afraid to fall in love or fall for high investment men. This is why the FBI, inspirational quality, is basically an effective way to communicate in his love language. If your man is a word of affirmation kind of guy, this means he wants to hear you say how important he is, how special he is, how much you value him, how much you need him, how him being there makes your life better, and how when he's not there, something's wrong. Yes, he wants you to write little love letters and put little love letters in his lunch and all that other kind of stuff. And what? You've never done that before for any man? It's because a lot of you ladies today are too damn hard. And here's the problem: modern women have not been taught how to date. Handle him then. Handle him. Just hide him out. Moderators, you see somebody come in here, just hide him. You have a wrench. When you see somebody come in here do that, just put them in timeout. What you do is you right click on that person and you put them in timeout. And now we're going to report you for spam, so you lose your channel. Bye-bye. You've been reported. Good luck with that. If you type in all caps, you will get blocked. It does it automatically. So please don't type in all caps. Now, when somebody's coming in saying insult to me, you can just go ahead and you don't even have time them out is good, but hiding them means banning them. And when somebody comes in and says something out there, you can ban them. Wait, no intermission? Right. I'm getting it there. Jimmy Hopkins, please stop typing in all caps. You're gonna get banned. Ladies, here's the reality. If some of you guys weren't taught the love languages matter. You weren't taught how to serve a man. I get it. But we're talking about men who are worth your investment. High investment men. And ladies, let's be honest. Many of you are terrified. You're afraid to love these guys. Why? Why are you afraid to love the kind of men you say you want? Why are you so afraid? Why are you ladies so scared? What you scared of? What you scared of? Why are you scared, ladies? You dealt with these. Now here's the thing: how you gonna be a woman and say you like receiving gifts? That's your love language. Okay. Do you give gifts? Do you give good gifts? Do you give good gifts? Of course, you got plenty of channels. Dude, you're a loser. You got daddy issues, man. These poor kids, man. It's sad that I got grown. Hey, look, man, you need to take your homosexual tendencies and nothing anything wrong with that, man, but you're over here actively trying to get a man's attention. And you say you're in South Africa, get your sandals on and go try to find a woman in your region, man. You say it's 4 a.m. in South Africa. Yet you're trying to get a grown man's attention in the United States. Boy, that's kind of sad, man. So, ladies, let's talk about it. She's afraid to love him. Are you ladies any good at love? Are you ladies any good at being? See, when I ask you, what are you willing to do special? And this is what happened. A lot of you ladies aren't like, well, what do you mean do special? Well, if he's a special man, what are you willing to do? Well, I show up, I have sex with him. Well, that's not enough. Why isn't it enough? Because he requires more. He requires more, and if you don't give him more, he's not going to marry you. Simple as that. Let me just put it there. If you don't give him what he wants, he is not going to marry you. That's it. They can't give what they don't have. Well, the thing is, they do have it. They do have it. They're just afraid. A lot of women are simply afraid today. Many women, especially black women, walk around in fear. What if it goes wrong? What if it doesn't work? What did that woman yesterday say? Well, what happens if it doesn't work? Or if it, so? Guess what, ladies? Heartbreak. You don't want to lose. This is why I said to one of my friends, women are horrible at rejection. And this is what it comes down to. Look at it. They are horrible at rejection. So much they won't even risk the very thing they say they want. You ladies want to be loved unconditionally without giving love. You ladies want to be romanced, wined and dined without giving any of that stuff. Ladies, when was the last time you wrote a love letter to a man? When was the last time you wrote a love letter to him? When was the last time you wrote a man a poem? When was the last time you did anything girly? You more apt to hear a woman say, suck my disnick, before you hear a woman say that she wrote a love letter to a dude. You realize I'm asking women about girly stuff, and they're like, I ain't gonna do no shit like that, man. Understand something. This is your competition. If Becky is willing to say, oh, you're so strong, you're so this, you're so that, you make my world better. If she's willing to heap praises on, I said it in my Instagram live earlier today. You ladies need to learn how to give men compliments. Compliments. When was the last time you gave a man a compliment? Right off the rip. I'm sitting there getting my photo shoot done today, and a woman walks by. Oh my God, you're so handsome. Right in the middle of the photo shoot. Now, a lot of people are giving me a compliment, but she stopped the entire damn photo shoot. She walked up in the middle of the photo shoot. Oh my, you're handsome. And she just straight up shot her shot. I mean, big ups to the woman that did that. Because she was like, whatever. I'm a shoot my shot, and good for you, lady. Ladies, what are you willing to risk? Oh, I get it. You don't want to risk anything. You don't want to risk anything, but then you want everything. All right. So let's talk about it, ladies. The love languages. What are you willing to give up? We got to get these likes up. We are behind. We should be at almost 800 likes. Compliments. Do you ladies know how to compliment? I know, and it does mean like, oh, look at you. You looking all good with your big old head. No, no, no. A legitimate compliment. Heaping praise upon your man. When was the last time you pumped your man's head up? He should walk out of the house on cloud nine, ready to slay a dragon. Words of affirmation. Acts of service. When's the last time you went in there and got your manicure dirty, shining all your man's shoes? Uh-oh. What I say? What I say? What happened? Huh? When's the last time you took your pretty little French manicure ass in there and got your French manicure dirty, shining all his shoes? Hmm? No, not taking them to the shoe shine place. You getting down there, busting a sweat, shining his shoes. Uh-oh. Because taking them to get the shoe shine, taking them to the shoe repair place to get them shine, that's nice. But only if you paying for it. If you take it to the shoe repair place and it's still his credit card, I mean, it was thoughtful. Thoughtful? What does him mean? Him is high investment. Him means high investment. Yeah. High investment man or high investment men. Him is high investment man, high investment men. You decided to, you took it and you got it done. Mm-hmm. Acts of service. You took it upon yourself because you know he hates to do something and you did the thing he hates to do. We've already covered the gifts. Receiving gifts. What were the other ones? Mm-hmm. Quality time. When was the last time you sat down and turned everything off and looked your man in the eye and said, whatever you like? You want to watch Game of Thrones marathon? Okay, honey. You want to watch The Hobbit 1, 2, and 3? Okay. Can we watch Lord of the Rings 1, 2, and 3 too? And watch your man be like, you gonna watch The Hobbit and LOTR? Yes. For real? Yes. Matter of fact, I got pizza, wings, Red Bull, Mountain Dew, and hot tamales. I made a little picnic out here for us to watch The Hobbit, The Desolation, and the Five Armies. Then after that, I'ma bend it over and salute. Then we're gonna watch Fellowship, The Two Towers, and Return of the King. And then after the King returns, I'ma bust it open again. All for you, baby. Watch that motherfucker start crying. He be crying like real man. He be like, that's cool. Watch he gonna go in the bathroom, start crying. God damn. You know when you was a little kid, Remember when you was a little kid and you used to cry? And then you crying and like you get hurt right here, you get sad up under the throat, right here, it start hurting. He be all sad up under the throat. I got a real one. I got a real one in there, man. She watching Lord of the Rings 1, 2, and 3. And The Hobbit back to I gotta buy her a spaceship or some shit, man. I gotta go do something, man. What? Dude go to work the next day. What y'all do this weekend? Oh man, she had me watching beaches and this and that. We had to watch some rom-com, man. My girl put on a whole picnic with the wings and the pizza, the Mountain Dew, and the Red Bull. Didn't make me use the condoms, but had the candy. Bro, we watched Hobbit 1, 2, and 3, got it in. Lord of the Rings 1, 2, and 3, got it in some more. Yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and pull this second and third. I'm pulling about 13 hours worth of overtime every day. Why? Shit. Next week, she going to fuck around and let me watch all the Godfathers, man. After that, she may fuck around and do Star Wars 1 through 9. Even the last ones, the trash ones, 7, 8, and 9. She's even down for those because you like it. Quality time. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. You ain't put that kind of quality time into your man. You can't even turn your phone off. But yeah, you want him to go out and sit you down and put you in the house with 3 kids. You can't even turn the damn phone off to talk to him. You sit there talking to your man and the damn phone going off. I told you, get rid of them chicks that are your friends and turn it off. And the last one. Physical touch. Physical touch. Ladies, when's the last time you gave your man massage his temples? When's the last time you massaged his temples? When's the last time you massaged his shoulders? Not that, weak pizza dough. I mean, you got in there and you went and you get some rubbing in it. You got some scrumph in your hands. You put some lotion on and you start giving them the shoulder rub. When's the last time you, see, they're about to cuss me out right now. Go get ready. This is why you alone on Saturday night. When's the last time you got down and massaged your man's feet? Oh! See, y'all always want the foot rubs. When's the last time you brought out some water, warm water, with some soap, washed your man's feet because you like, I don't wash his feet, and then rub them down with your foot cream. He's your man. Oh, I get it. You will do anything. You will do any freak thing in the bed. You will do shit to make Sukiyana say, ew. But I asked you to massage your man's feet and you think I committed heresy. And you wonder why you ain't a wife. Look at the brothers in there like, dang, he said that. That's right. Believe it or not, ladies, high investment men expect special treatment because they are special. And if you don't want to learn his love language and act accordingly, you don't deserve him. Let him go to Becky. Becky will do it. Let him go to Myling. Myling ain't no problem with it. Let him go to Marisol. Marisol, I papi, come on, baby. I do whatever. I wash your feet, whatever. And I knew it was like, well, hey, I learned how. And y'all act like I'm saying something that's wrong. It's because you're afraid. You're afraid to do it because you don't know how to win. At best, you know how not to lose. See, you know how to lose because that's who your baby daddy was. Or them dudes that was cheating on you and breaking up with you and acting on you. You know how to lose. Then you know how to lose. Then you know how not to lose. Here's how they know how to lose because they pick the losers. Then this is what they think is winning, not losing. What they call not losing is not dating, not committing. I won't lose because then I won't invest myself. See, that's what a lot of you sisters do. I won't lose because I won't invest myself. I ain't gonna rub no dude's feet. I ain't gonna do no acts of service. What? That's too much. That's too much. Like, that's losing. It's a, yeah, right. And then you wonder why you can't get anything other than half-ass commitment. You wonder why you can't get a wedding ring because you're not a wife. You're not. You're still selfish. You are in a relationship with yourself, and he's just a placeholder. That, Noble Tyrant says does that for my mom all the time. And the thing is, you ladies don't seem to realize that men are evaluating you based upon what you do special for them. If you're not doing anything special for them, why should they care to do anything special for you? I mean, I get it. You know how to lose. You know what losing is like. I get it. That's why I got the picture of the woman running down the tunnel. Noble Tyrant says, "Does." That's why I got the picture of the woman running down the tunnel. Saturday Night Live. It's Saturday in the city. I'm sitting here because I'm headed out in the morning. You're alone Saturday night because you got no options. It's 52 degrees in the city. It's going to be 44 degrees. That's 12 degrees above freezing. That's 12 degrees above freezing. And your yoni is going to be as vacant as just. All you got somebody who wants to come through, hit it, and then leave. Well, I ain't going to massage his feet because he ain't massage mine. Well, you think it's going to happen? There's a word. It's called Phylophobia. What is Phylophobia? Phylophobia, fear of falling in love. And this is very real for a lot of black women. Fear of falling in love. Because you didn't see your mother getting it. You don't, and you damn sure don't hear your mother talking about it. You don't hear your friends talking about it. You don't hear society talking about it. So you don't think it exists. You think it's a fantasy. You want it, but you don't think it exists. So you deal with a man and you walk around in a relationship condom. The condom just ain't on the PP. The condom, you're walking around in a condom and he is too. You're keeping yourself safe. You got a condom around your body, and the biggest condom is the one around your heart. It says no entry. Your heart is still a virgin. Oh shit. Oh my God. Your heart is still a virgin. Your heart is still a virgin. Your heart is still a virgin. What?
I'm a PhD.
That's right, because your heart is still a virgin. Heart is still a virgin. Ooh, I know somebody mad at me. Because soon as a high investment man comes around, soon as somebody comes around that you know you should be treating special and doing more, what do? You out. You start acting like a biznatch. You start doing stuff to self-sabotage. You start doing stupid stuff. You blow up a relationship with a man with him, a high investment man, because you don't know. All you know is how to lose and not. And you know how to lose and not win. You know how to pick a loser and not lose. How about that? That's it. Then a thorough brother comes around who's like, hey man, here it is. It's up front. You know, he's an upfront dude. This is what I want. I want this, and this is what I offer. This. You're like, well, I've heard of this before, but that means I'm gonna have to do something for that. Cause what? I mean, I know how to have sex. I mean, you need something more than sex. Yeah, I need more than that. I mean, that's standard. I mean, you get my sex too, so that kind of cancels each other out. Well. I'll cook you a meal every now and then. Thank you. But I can cook for myself, and I appreciate you cooking, but you got to eat too, right? So what about the 5 love languages? What about what I need from a partner? I can get my own food. Okay? I appreciate you getting food for me, but I can go out and get my own food. I've been eating like a mother before I met you. If you're not here, I'm not going to starve. Truth be told, sex ain't but a click away. You don't believe me? Go to eros.com. Any major city, Atlanta, New York, love ain't but a click away. In call $400 to $700. Love ain't but a call away for these guys. Oh, you think I'm lying? Wait till overtime. Click, click, click. In, out, done. So, again, that's the same 2-piece and biscuit you done gave everybody else. What you gonna give me that you didn't give them? You gave them that 2-piece and a biscuit, and you cooked that same tired meal for them. You cooked that same tired. You ain't learned how to cook nothing new since you was with him. Them same drawers you had on from Victoria's Secretions. You ain't done shit new. Where's your new tricks, ladies? And the new tricks are the love languages. This is what you can give for a high investment man. This is what you give to me that's special, that I appreciate, and you do it because I want it. But that means you got to tune in to somebody else. And far too many of you ladies are selfish. Far too many of you are selfish and want it your own way. But tonight we're going to talk about it. Special Saturday show just for you ladies. Are you ladies afraid to love him? Are you ladies afraid to love high investment men? Because we know you don't love low investment dudes. Matter of fact, the problem might be some of y'all fell in love with a lame or a buster. Then you mess around and come up with a high investment dude, high investment man, and you just run away. Run away, run away, run away. And it's not my fault. It's not your fault, guys. And the funny thing is, clock is just ticking. That's a long one. Clock is just ticking. Just ticking. You getting older and older.
Danger zone!
You're all up in the danger zone. Clock is ticking, getting older and older, and you're not getting any wiser. What are you so afraid of, ladies? You should be able to pick better the older you get. What are you afraid of? Because that's what the high investment men are trying to ask. What are y'all so afraid of? These guys, Greg, Aaron, Keith, Marcus, Blake Henry, the Blake Henrys, the Blue Henrys, the Hit Squad, the PCS, all these guys over here. We've categorized all these guys. They're different than these 70 to 80% of busters over here. They're over here. That's what you said you want. That's what you said you need. Then what's the problem? What's the problem? Why can't you get it? Let's talk about it. See, but here's the thing. We talk about cornbread and Otasia, but cornbread and Otasia know how to deal with one another. Cornbread and Otasia know how to deal with one another. You ladies don't seem to know how to deal with nobody other than what? Losers. Man, this ain't right, man. I don't think this is cool, man. You acting like sisters had we got a history of racism and slavery and white supremacy and Jim Crow and okay, great. I don't care to hear about all that. These men want what they want, and they want it from you. They want it from you. And here's the thing. I said it the other day. You cannot move 50-50 and then expect a 100% man. You cannot move 50-50 and expect a 100% man. But far too many of you ladies are moving 50-50. That means you're not investing anything. You're going to pay, at best, you're going to pay your way. You're not paying anything. Yet you want a 100% man. All right. How that supposed to work? I want 50-50, but I want 100% man. Well, let's talk about it, ladies. Let's talk about it because tonight's your night. Why can't you get what it is you say you want? Do you even know how to love a high investment man?
Yeah, Lune, Money World, el mundo quiere dinero. Money World, se arregla con dinero. Money World, si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te la ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money World. El mundo quiere dinero. Money World. Se arregla con dinero. Money World. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah, no me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money World, yeah. El mundo quiere dinero, yeah, yeah. Money World, se arregla con dinero,
Money World. Ladies, join the show. Ask your questions. Join the show. Ask your questions. Yes. Yeah. You trying to get me to come out to Brooklyn? Watch out now. All right. Cute. Yeah, they're cute. All right. So here we go. Here we go, ladies. I'll be nice to you if you'll be nice to me. All right. Here we go. Your microphone's not on. Money World. But here's where it really gets interesting because a lot of ladies don't seem to get it. That hello? Hello. First name is. First name is. What do you got
And
for
I
me, Monique?
just, yes.
What do you got for me?
Well, I'm 51 years old, and
Okay.
I know I'm a little bit older, but there's a younger guy that is interested in me, and I'm kind of back into the dating scene, even though my kids are grown.
Okay.
I'm the guy, he has a lot of things going on for himself, and he's a little bit younger than me, and he's interested in me.
Okay.
So I'm a bit confused because I haven't dated in quite some time, and that's by choice. I'm not sure how to come at him. He has no kids, and he said he doesn't want kids, but I don't believe he's telling the truth. I think he just is telling me what I want to hear because
Why?
I'm not going to have any kids
Why?
at 51.
Why? Why do you believe? Why do you think that?
Well, I just
Hold
feel
on.
that
Let me back up. How long have you known this guy?
I've been knowing him for 3 years.
3 years. And you said he's a good guy, a nice guy, has stuff going for himself?
Yes, he does.
So why are you calling him a liar?
Well, I would almost say, I wouldn't say it's too good to be true, but
No, but
for
that's
him
what you're.
to,
But why are you calling him a liar?
well, for his age, I'm thinking anyone's got to want to have kids if they
So
don't
why are
have
you calling
kids.
him a liar?
I think you have a point there. I have no idea why I don't believe him when he says,
No, because
he-
going by what you said, he's a great guy. He's got a lot of stuff going for himself. You've known him for 3 years, and now all of a sudden you calling him a liar.
you're right. I mean, I'm just wondering if I made a mistake. He still, he calls me all the time, and he wants to buy a home with me and things of that sort. So
So why are you calling him a liar?
well, because I don't believe him. I don't believe that.
Oh, okay. Has he ever lied to you before?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So why are you calling him a liar if he's never lied to you?
It just doesn't seem true that someone who doesn't have kids wouldn't
Why
want
are you
kids.
calling him a liar? I mean, this is guilty until proven innocent with you. A man you say you know 3 years. He's a nice guy. Now you all of a sudden calling him a liar. And he's never lied to you. You're 51. Right?
Yes, I am.
Why are you walking around calling people liars who've never lied to you, grown woman?
Wow. I just, I guess
You've got issues with trust.
I do because the thing about
and here's the thing: you're too old to be acting like this, ma'am. That's the brutal truth. I can't sugarcoat it. When you cross 50, I take off. I'm 51. I take off the filter. You're too old to be acting like this. You're calling a man that you say is a good man, that you've known for 3 years, who's never lied to you, and you acting like he's doing something wrong. You got trust issues. Don't put this on him. Look square in that mirror and say, I've got the problems. What you're really saying is, why would a man this good want me?
Well, to be honest, I am thinking that when it's as far as the kids, because I am older than him.
Then stop dating him. Don't talk to him, because you're not ready. Again, he's not lied to you. But yet you're making problems. Remember what I said earlier, guys? When a high investment man comes along, they will do things to sabotage it. So what should I do? Stop me when I'm wrong, man.
Well, I mean, he keeps calling me, and I'm not really initiating a call with him.
No. He hasn't done anything wrong. He's been very plain and very clear. You have the problem. So your question was, what should you do or how to determine? Ma'am, again, he's innocent, right?
Yeah, and he seems like a pretty nice guy.
Then why are you treating him guilty?
Well, from experience, I haven't dated in a while.
From your experience with him?
Well, let me tell you my experience.
With
he
him?
might be saying all the nice. Well, if I can say my experience, when everything is nice when someone
with
has
him.
I'm not going to
let you. No, I'm not going to let you judge another man by another man. What I'm going to get you to say is your experience with him. Because if he did this to you, you'd have a problem with it.
I wouldn't know the truth unless I slept with him, and that's my honest opinion. I wouldn't know the truth.
You wouldn't know the truth unless you wouldn't know the truth of what?
Unless if he's telling the truth.
You wouldn't know.
Hold on.
You would not. Hold on. You would not know whether or not he wants to. You would not know whether or not he wants to have kids until you have sex with him.
Exactly.
Excuse me. If your vagina can divine the future, and we need to actually license this shit out, because apparently your vagina is a truth detector.
Well, that's not what I think you're missing the point. What I'm saying is that
I'm being facetious because what you're saying doesn't make any sense. You
Well,
said
you're
I
not
wouldn't.
letting
I
me
would not
speak.
know the truth until I slept with them. And I'm saying your vagina has powers, and we need to make billions off of this.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I think he would tell me the truth. I wouldn't know if he's telling the truth if he slept with me, because a lot of times men will tell you anything if they have not slept with you. So I'm thinking, I don't
See, what I
believe what
said
he's
actually
saying.
made you sound better. What you said made it sound worse. What you said is basically, after I have sex with him, then he'll be honest, because all men are liars.
Well, they say men are dogs and women are cats.
No,
But
no,
but let me tell
no,
you
no, no.
this.
They don't say shit. Grown ass 51-year-old woman.
Well, I mean,
No,
that's your
ma'am. No,
opinion.
ma'am. No, ma'am. No,
You're
ma'am. No,
51 like
ma'am.
me,
No,
right?
ma'am. No, ma'am. You're
Are you 51
51.
like me?
You're 51, talking like an 18-year-old.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I mean, we're both the same age, and I do listen to you
Well,
sometimes,
we're
and
both
a
chronologically the same.
lot of things I
We are
don't
both
agree with.
chronologically the same age, not mentally. What you're saying
I
makes
am
no.
mentally 51.
No, you're not. Oh, let me go ahead and unmute. No, you're not. No, you're not. Unmute yourself. I'm sorry, hit the mute button. You're not mentally 51. Please unmute yourself. You're not mentally
I'm
50.
very much
No, you're not
51,
mentally
sir.
51, because you shouldn't be dealing with a younger man if you're mentally 51. No, you're not.
I'm dealing with a younger man because he thought I was younger than 51, sir. He didn't think I was
Ma'am,
51.
okay, no, ma'am, he doesn't think. Okay, so you've been lying to him for 3
No,
years,
because he's going by my looks.
ma'am. You've known him for
Okay.
3 years. He doesn't know your real age.
No, he knows I'm 51, but he
That's
thought
the
I was
point,
probably
lady. He
35
knows
based
you're
on the way I
younger.
look.
Exactly. He knows how old you are, and the point is,
And he
if
still
our
likes
point
me,
is,
sir.
get up, look, lady, you got issues.
Look, sir.
Look, B, don't talk to me crazy. You got problems. What 51-year-old woman is dating a younger man and still got issues? Now, I'm trying to be nice, but if you want me to go there, I'll go there with you. You can't date a man my age. We won't take your ass seriously. You're dating a younger man because you cannot contend with somebody my age, because you're mentally immature. That's why you're dating a boy that could be your son's age. "51 dating a 30-year-old, questioning him. Why aren't you dating a man your age?
Because I don't have to, because I look young enough. That's why.
Really?
I don't have to.
You don't have
I have
to.
the
You don't have to.
opportunity to
And
do
see
that.
and see what
I
just
have the
happened, folks.
choice.
And see what just happened. See what happened, folks.
No, I mean, you're
Trigger them. See what happened,
Kevin
folks.
Samuels.
See
You're
what
not
happened.
right all the
And I'm
time. I
not talking
listen
to you,
to you
lady.
quite a.
See, lady. See what happened, folks. All you need to do is trigger a 51-year-old woman, and see the truth will come out.
Because you don't know what you're.
See, all you gotta do is trigger her. See if she was really who she said she was. That shouldn't have bothered her. I don't know what I'm talking about. Of course. Then why are you on my phone? You're right. Every 51-year-old woman is dating a younger man and still having trust issues, but thinks that her vagina is a truth detector. You can't make this shit up. That's why I said, you ladies, like you got issues. Get some therapy. Because your trust issues ain't his problem. You can't make this shit up. And she's still talking.
Yes, I'm still talking because you're not
Yeah,
telling
she's
the
still
truth.
talking. She's
I'm
still
not
talking.
saying that
She's
my
still
vagina. You
talking.
misunderstood.
She's
You
still
misunderstood
talking.
me, and you keep muting me.
She's
Can you
still
listen?
talking. She's still talking. Shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right. She will continue to talk. You're not telling the truth.
Muting.
I want to say one thing, Kevin Samuels, and please don't
Okay.
mute me.
I
What
will
I
let
want
you
to tell
say
you,
one
what I'm
thing, but
trying
you're
to
going to
tell
say
you,
it in
you
a nice
misunderstood.
way. You're not going to talk over me. I'll let you say one thing, but you're gonna behave like anybody else is. I don't let you ladies come onto my show and talk over me. You've been watching my show. You can't do that. That's why I keep muting you, because you're not going to talk over me.
You got about 3 or 4 things wrong. I'm trying to tell you. I did not say my vagina was gold. I said a lot of times men will tell
Say
you
gold. I said
anything
a
if they
truth
haven't.
detector.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, a lot of men will tell you anything if they haven't had sex with you. And that's what I'm trying to tell
Okay,
you.
but here's ma'am. But hold on, ma'am. Let's
That's
say
what I was
that.
trying to
Let
tell
no no
you.
no 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 no. Let's say that's true. You're not having sex with a lot of men. You're having sex with a man you've known for 3 years, who you say is a good dude who has a lot going for him.
I've never had sex with him,
It
and that's
doesn't
why I think
matter.
he's
You
telling
said
me
it doesn't
that he
matter.
doesn't want
You
kids
it does
because he
okay.
hasn't had
So
sex with me.
again, this is why I don't let you talk, because again, you're still judging him by other men's standard, no matter what he's done in your life for 3 years. That's wrong.
I haven't dated other men in a long, long
I don't
time.
give a shit if you date other men. You still are judging this man by other men. Young bro, I hope you, if you're watching this, run, 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 run. You have the last word. No, actually, you didn't. I'm not gonna put your picture up, man, because I don't need to. But saying I don't date younger men, older men, because I don't have to. I look young. No. You need to date a guy that's young, because he'll put up with this silliness. He's been around you tolerating this. No, thank you. I'm going to treat him as though he could. All men lie. Stay single. Get therapy. Buy a dog. Exactly what I mean. You couldn't make this stuff up. Treating a guy that she says is, she's known him for 3 years and all checks out, and he's a good guy, got a lot going for him, but he's still a man, and all you guys lie. Then buy a dog. I don't know what else to tell you, ladies. But does she look young? No, not really. She looks fat. I'll tell you that much. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but when you typically see, when women take these pictures and they got the close up shots. No, man, no. Moderators drop it in. Yeah, dude, man, where am I talking? Moderators drop it in the drop the thing in the comment section. Drop the link in the comment section. Moderators, drop the link in the comment section. What the French? I mean, seriously. Well, you got it all wrong. Of course I do. You don't know what you're talking about? Of course I don't. I don't have to date men my age. I said you can't. Can't date men your age because you can't contend with a man your age. It is unnatural for a woman to date a man 30, 20 years younger than her. If you're looking for somebody on a mental maturity level. That doesn't even make sense. But if you really want to go there, because so many women are so used to dealing with son husbands, so many of you ladies are used to dealing with men that you can control like your sons. You cannot deal with a man. You must get a boy. No offense, young man, but you know what I mean. You 30 some odd years old, and she's questioning you on a YouTube channel after you've known her for 3+ years. Not a good look, lady. Yeah, close-up shots. I mean, just tight up in the face. Just face tight. Tight face shots. I'm like, you expect me to believe this? Yeah. That's me. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Did I say that out loud? Since she says she looks so good. Okay. I mean, okay. I'm trying not to be rude, but yeah. Yeah. Oh boy, that's foul. Hello. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. In the chat room. Unmute yourself. Catrice, 1, 2. Unmute yourself. Unmute. Unmute, or I'm going to disconnect you. Yeah. Shout out to Andre. All right. So, the whole notion is still this. Why are they afraid of high investment men? And obviously, no offense to that guy, but he's not that. Because there's no way you could be dealing with a woman 20 years your elder if you got options. High investment men, high value men aren't dealing with women 20 years older than them. It's all wrong. And I was trying to be nice to her until she started getting ignorant. I mean, any guy that's dealing with a woman 20 years older than him, come on, man. We know what this is. So, back to what we're saying. Ladies, either you're going to come to the conclusion that you fear commitment, you fear relationship, you fear actually putting yourself out there and being vulnerable and deal with those things, or you're going to remain in the same position, single. And it's not as though many of you have to be this way. Many of you choose to be this way. Why? Well, because I've lost so long, I don't know how to win. I don't know how to win, so I'm used to losing. The link is there. The link is there. Ladies, you can come in and ask your questions. Ladies, the call line is open for your questions. Because what I really find is sad is though the women who really have a lot of potential still coming at relationships from a place of bad faith, fear, or scarcity. How do you expect to win if you're coming at things always worried about what's going to happen if it blows up? Well, if this doesn't happen or that doesn't happen, well, he could leave me. He could be this. How do you expect to win at any of this stuff? How do you expect to actually get any better if it's always the downside? Can someone explain to me what is looking your age? Colin, it's called No Man's Land for a reason. R&E replying to Perry. What are you talking about? Yeah. And there's something wrong with women dating, wanting to date men that are that much younger than them. Still on the carousel at 51. I know, that is sad, man. 51 out here still riding on the carousel. And not knowing how it works. Got news for you. Let's just play it forward and say he did just tell you he didn't want kids. It's just because he's trying. Okay, the reason a lot of guys date, a lot of younger men date older women is because you're free, you're free, unprotected sex. Let me just go there. A lot of guys date older women because they can go raw. and not have to worry about kids. They don't need Red Bull's condiment candy. They can just go up in there and shoot the club up. Hello. They can just get in there and start shooting the club up because your eggs are powdered by now. They can just go over there and shooting the club up left and right. Club shot up. Trinette. Firing up the club. Firing them up. Blowing the club up. Blowing her back out. And this bad because, what? He just want to shoot my club up? Yes. He can't go raw dogging that 20-something-year-old. She may drop that kid on him. At 51, if you did drop a kid, he would look like that joint off 300. Raise your shield. Oh, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Give me a spirit thrust. Yeah. Oh, shit. This is Sparta. Oh. Go ahead. This is Sparta. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? I'm sorry.
I'm good.
Let me
You?
gather my composure. How are you,
I'm good,
Marla?
Kevin. You're having too much fun. Uh, yeah, I'm back again. I want to ask you a question. Okay, so you talked about women are afraid of like saying "I love you" and giving words of affirmation and doing nice things. But I want to get to the "I love you" part. When is the right time to say "I love you"?
When you do?
When is the right time to say
When
"I
you
love you"?
do?
Okay, okay. All right.
Seriously, when you do?
Okay. Like 1 year, 2 year.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay. 23 is a grown up. And
Yeah.
have you ever been in love?
Well, the last time I was married when I was 16.
Okay, when you gather yourself together, you can come back. Trinette, go ahead. Trinette, you can unmute yourself. Hello?
Okay. Okay, I'll unmute. Can you hear me?
Yes, how are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I am well.
I
So,
usually just listen, and I saw a lot of the chat.
all right, so the topic is she is afraid to fall for him. High
Mhm.
investment males. High
Mm.
investment man. Why are
Mhm.
women afraid of that? Why is she afraid to love a high investment man?
Uh, and just me being honest, because the fear of him always having an option, of those options being open to a young woman, to an old woman, any man that shows or knows his value, other women around them knows their value too. So
Mm-hmm.
there's always that fear of competition. And
Okay.
just becoming an older woman, and men are visual. They
Right.
like boobies and butt, and we can't keep it together. All
So
not
so I want
all
to
of
be so I want to be clear. A
it.
woman
Mhm.
is afraid of loving a high investment man because he's a high investment man.
Honestly, yeah, that would be the fear.
Okay.
You'd have to be a grown woman to just jump in and say, "Hey, let's do this." And
What do you mean you have to be a grown woman?
you have to be an adult. and get over that fear. If you truly love this high value man, if you truly love this high value man, you have to get over the fear of rejection. And my opinion,
Well,
you
yeah,
have to get
I think you hit the key point. You have to be an adult. And far
yeah.
too often today, we have females wanting adult outcomes with childish mindsets.
Uh, and I can completely agree. I have friends that run that think like a man, act like a woman, Steve Harvey game on men. And I'm going to be straight up. It's working on a lot of these little lame old pedamo dudes
Hmm.
out here acting like they're high value men. It's a lot of men out here with $1,000 in their pocket and thinking they balling out of control
Right.
and
But
feel okay.
they're, at the end of the day, acting versus being. So
Yeah.
that's that act like a man. I mean, act like a woman, think like a man thing only works for men who are in a lower position. Because these guys don't. The guys I'm talking about are who they say they are. They don't have time to play. And see, that's the
Okay.
thing. Like you say, there are women out there running that game on these lamos. But if they ran across a real one, could they contend with him?
Um, and I'm just going by my friends. And, I'm not being judgmental. They do what they do. But no, I've seen them run away. Like,
Mm,
I've seen them run away from the,
right, from the thorough dude.
yeah, I've seen them come up with, oh, he wants this and he wants this and he wants that. But, we want the same thing.
So
I'm,
when you ask, what do they say?
my girlfriends or the guy.
The girlfriends. When you ask the girlfriend who runs across a guy who's a thorough guy, and all of a sudden she bounces, and you ask her, why did you leave a good situation? What did she say?
Uh, One of the excuses I've heard is, uh, and are we being vulgar here? I saw all the text.
No,
He
go
he
ahead.
wants too much. He wants me to.
Hmm.
Uh, he's asking too much of them. He wants them to act like their mama and their girlfriend, or the insecurities about past relationships, or just women in
Th-
general.
these are female friends.
These are female friends.
Okay.
I am the single one who's
Hmm.
always ostracized
And the
because
youngest
I don't.
one is how old?
The youngest one is 43,
Mm.
and one of my oldest friends is in her early 50s.
Hmm.
And some of her logic, some of her logic, um, we've always kind of bumped heads on because, um, unfortunately, she's one of those types that will do anything to be married or be in a relationship. One of those drop dead gorgeous pretty girls that don't know how to not have a man.
Mm. Now hold on, Trinette. I'm going to let Amanda come in. I'm going to put you on hold for just a second, okay?
Mhm.
Trinette was telling the truth. And that's the thing. A lot of women who are in their 40s to 50s who should be knocking this stuff off are still doing some of the same, young girl, teenage girl stuff. Amanda, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hello.
All right, you got to turn YouTube off in the background.
Okay, 1 second.
Hold on for that. So, sadly, a lot of women just are not prepared to win. See, I think what this pandemic has done is it's caused all of us to reevaluate our situations. And now it's like, well, what happens? You would never thought, if you're my age, you never thought you would see a black president in your lifetime. Then all of a sudden we got Obama. What? That wasn't supposed to happen. Maybe we need to call this that black men coming into their own is like the Obama effect. And it's like, wait a minute. Now men are starting to talk about this and show this. They're actually doing it. Wait a minute. They were supposed to be deadbeats. Go ahead, Amanda. What you got for me?
So I have met a high value man. Started dating in August, and everything was good from the beginning. He wanted to pursue me in a relationship. Um, Everything was just like flowing naturally. He did bring up my weight, and he did ask me actually to get surgery. And I do listen to your videos, so I kind of was like almost groomed to hear something about weight potentially, because um, I'm a smaller girl typically, but I did gain some weight over quarantine, whatever. I didn't do any like pushback with that. I agreed. And then I had like a point where like
What's the question though?
Okay, so my question is how this ended is kind of mind-boggling to me because I was vulnerable. I agreed to, okay, I'm open to doing a surgery, whatever, get my body where it needs to be. He invested. I'm a real estate agent, so he did like put an offer into like a $500,000 house. He helped me with the rental.
Ladies, let me say, ladies, you got to get to the point. I mean, y'all are just talking. What is the question?
Okay, so last weekend, I'm leaving his house after a great evening. He kind of doesn't talk to me for a day or two. That's a little weird. I get a text message that he thinks that he's seen me waiting for him to pull off from where he lives, as if I was stalking him. I would never do that. I've never stalked him.
What is the question?
I just responded and let him know that I didn't stalk him. And he asked me to never text him again.
Amanda, hold on. Let me start here. How old are you?
I'm 29.
You're almost 30 years old. Ma'am, you got to become a better, more effective communicator. I've asked you 4 times what the question is, and you're just talking in a stream of consciousness. Please, what is the question that you need me to answer?
Question is, when he confronted me about stalking him potentially, and I told him no, that I didn't do that. And he said, Amanda, please don't ever text me again. Good luck with your life. My question is, do you, in your opinion, was him asking me to never like text him again, was that truly due to him thinking I was stalking him and me saying
whatever it was, it's the point he didn't want to talk to you anymore.
Right.
Okay, I will say this. In this conversation right here, it has been frustrating.
Right.
Just straight up. So whether it was stalking or whether it was the tooth fairy, he doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
Okay.
And
that's
so listen. You gave me all that backstory as if it's going to change the outcome. You said you had a high value man. I don't know that to be true. He may just make a lot of money. You said something about a house and weight. Okay. What did he say to you about weight?
Oh, so.
Short story. Short. What did he say? You need to lose weight?
Wanting me to get surgery. Like just.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
How much do you weigh?
188.
When did you get surgery? Before marriage?
I haven't gotten it yet.
Before marriage?
Before marriage.
Yeah, he want you to get surgery on what?
My just lipo, put it like on my bum.
On your bum. For 5'7", 188 pounds. And he wanted to pay for you to get surgery?
He said he would help me with it.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
There are all kinds of things that are red flags with this.
Okay.
But more importantly, how long have you been dating this guy?
He asked for that within the first month, but 3 months.
August?
August, September, October. Yep, 3 months.
We're not fully through October. It's the midway, so 2.5
Yeah.
months. And you
Yep.
guys you've been intimate.
Yes.
Yeah, he wasn't that into you.
Okay, that's like I needed to know that because he was starting to. He's invested in me.
Well,
Not
I mean,
nothing
but the
crazy.
truth of it is, man, why? If you're saying he's a high value man, I'm assuming he earns a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
Why would he have to go get a woman that he has to do surgery on? Why won't he just get what he wants off the rip?
Well, I think that
That's the question. That's what you need to ask. See, that's the
yeah,
point. Okay,
I think that
I
could be
need you
why.
to listen to what I'm about to say. I know the answer. You were a side chick, a do for now, and you allowed
Okay.
yourself to be put in a side chick or do for now.
Right.
This is why it was easy to kick you to the curb because he was done.
Right.
So all
Yeah.
the other
He
backstory you were telling me is stuff that you told yourself to make you feel like there was a relationship, and it
right.
wasn't. Y'all just had a sexual thing, and it's run its course.
Right. I mean, at the beginning, he was very like making
Ma'am,
it known we were in a relationship going towards like
but let you need
almost like
to
a
understand. No, see, you're still trying to make. Did he say he wanted to marry you?
yeah,
He said he wanted to marry you, or he wanted to be married.
marry me. It was more he came on very strong, like a love at first sight type of thing almost, and he's heard stories of people meeting and getting married within a week, a day, a month.
All right.
Nothing that's
Well,
so
I will say there's more to this than meets the eye, but let's just take it at face value. You met a guy who lied to you to get the draws.
thank you. I needed that reality.
I don't. I mean, I'm just from the way you're telling the story. That's the way
Yeah.
you're telling the story. But the thing is, you're 29.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a victim here.
No.
I mean, you had sex with the guy, and when he starts
Yep.
asking you to do body sculpting surgery, you're not his wife.
Mm.
Why would that be all right? I mean, did he ask you to do this before or after you guys had sex?
After?
Did you have sex with him again?
Yes. Yeah, I did cut him off at one point, not for like 2 seconds, like 3 weeks, because I
But
did
there's
say,
no. Okay, all right.
how about you
Look,
challenge me to lose weight?
ladies. Okay, you only been in this for 2.5 months, and it shouldn't be this damn drama. That's all I'm saying. At 29
Yeah.
years old, you need to pick better.
Okay.
Because if you're gonna, because I put this, I can't talk to him, so I'm gonna talk to you. You wanted to tell me basically how you were duped. That's why all the backstory. That's why I couldn't figure out what you're saying. You're trying to build up to show how bad of a guy he was. I
No, I
accept.
think he's a
Yes,
good guy.
yes, it is. That may not be what you thought you were doing, but that's what you were doing. And here's the thing of it. Fine, I accept that. I don't know him, but you're 29. Do you want to be married?
Yes.
All right. And if you're saying he said he wanted to marry you,
Yes. Yeah. He wanted me to like make sure I'm checking in with him. Um, he was putting demands on me, even something like my body, how he wants it to look and stuff. So, I mean, it
all right.
was a red flag, but I wasn't sure if it was because
A man who wants
had,
to, a man who wants to, a man who wants to marry you, um, moves in a different way, dear. You knowing that you want to get married is one thing. Knowing that he says he wants to get married is another thing. What are you guys moving towards? Because this just sounds chaotic, and it's really off. And this is really off the topic. I'm asking about love languages. You're asking about a broken relationship. At the end of the day, you're still 30, close to 30 years old, and what did you learn from this is a better question. Number one, men with options don't ask women to do things. If he's really a high value man and wanted a smaller woman, he just would have got her.
makes
All it comes
sense.
right down to it. And you ladies got to understand these things and stop getting into situations and then acting like you get blindsided because he
Yeah.
decided to go ahead and you guys had sex 2, 3, 4, 5, however many times for a couple of months. It was just a physical thing, and that's it. He ghosted.
Okay.
It was a ghosting.
Mm,
That's unfortunately what it comes down to.
okay.
All right.
I figured you'd give me some clarity.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Take care.
All right. Marla. Marla, unmute yourself.
Hello.
Can you get it together?
I'm just listening.
All
I've
right.
I've heard the point,
But
so
no,
I
but what
kind
I'm
of get
saying
what
is
you were
you were
saying.
laughing a lot,
Oh, okay.
like a
I'm so
schoolgirl,
sorry.
and that's not. So, what was the question you have for me?
No, but you answered my question. I asked you like when is the right time to say I love you, but as you said, like as an
Yeah, when you love
adult, you're
him.
supposed to be able to say that you love him when you feel the time is right or
Yeah,
when you feel it, you know.
that's when it happens. It's real
Okay
simple.
then.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye bye. All right, ladies. A lot of you ladies have questions about picking, how to pick, 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 how to pick. You never feel sorry for them. Exactly. Look, um, I believe at best 50% of what I hear because there was all kind of gaps in that story, and that's too much drama back and forth for 2.5 months. Um, but this whole notion of ladies, I keep asking you, ladies, how long should you make a special guy wait? How, what should you be willing to give up for or invest in a special guy? But this is the real trick: is what are you willing to do? Are you afraid to fall in love or even commit? Because Monday we're going to talk about commitment, and far too many of you ladies are afraid of commitment, especially to the right kind of guy, because you've had the wrong kind of guy for so long. Your mindset, your makeup is set up more to deal with chaos, confusion than the normality and the actually boring nature of a healthy, functioning relationship. So, you know, you don't want passion, you want drama. And real relationships are boring. They're not filled with all this back and forth and back and forth and up and down and left and right. See, modern women, if you're going to win, you're going to have to go do what women have always done. You're going to have to learn how to make a man fall for you. He who findeth the wife find a good thing. You have to be a wife first. A man needs to fall. A man needs to. I only deal with beautiful women, but I don't make every beautiful woman I deal with my one and only. There has to be something in it besides being beautiful and then physical. You can only how many? I'm a busy guy. You can only have sex so much time in a day than the rest of life. I need more than that. And just like these guys, they need more than that. And if you have not mastered anything else other than the bedroom, ladies, you're an effective child. If your heart is still a virgin, you're an effective child. If you have not written a man a love letter, ladies, where are the love letters to the guys? Where have you journaled in the book? Uh, uh, Tammy and Robert, XXO, XXO. When have you sat down? When have you actually? Oh, y'all too hard for all this. That's right. Y'all too hard for all this. You don't know how to compliment a man. Do you even? Let's go there. Even when you get physical in the bedroom, do you give it up like a woman? Or are you just sitting there like? Mm, mm, mm. Are you moan? Are you a moaner or are you a screamer? Do you tell him it's yours, or are you like? Mm, 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 mm. Do you give it up? Men need you guys to. You're the emotional of us, not us. You. You're the one that is supposed to be the loving, caring. See, all the shit you want to do. See, far too many of you women want to spread all that shit on your kids and your pets. Oh, I'm going there. You want to give all that emotion to your future children and your current pets. No, you give it to the man before you can get a kid and fuck your pet. I'm serious. Some of you guys treat your dogs better than you treat men. That's why so many of the guys got triggered when I mentioned that thing about pet. I've gotten close to 50 messages about guys asking me to talk about these pets, man. These pets. I was just made a throwaway line, but shit.
What name? What name?
You have to do better than that if you're gonna try to troll. I mean, you gotta do better. You gotta do better than that if you're gonna try to troll. Hello? You give all that away to your pets. So, shout out to the brother came through, dropped the hundo. This is a bonus show because I really want the women I want to talk to are the ladies who really want a better outcome, but they never got taught. Never got told this stuff by their father growing up or their brothers. You only were around your mom, and I'm going to assume your mom didn't know any better. I'm not going to assume your mom just set you up for failure. Hello? Hey, what do you got for me?
Hi, I just wanted to answer your question.
Okay,
I think
first off, your first name is?
Kemi,
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Go for it.
Yeah, so I think the fear a lot of women have with falling in love with high value men is the fact that they're worried that it won't be replicated. That they're gonna
Replicated or reciprocated?
replicate it. So they're never gonna find another man that is able to compare to that. Um,
I don't understand. Why would you need to find another one if you got one right now?
no, I'm saying like if you have one and it doesn't work out,
Oh, okay.
then
Again,
you're never gonna find another man that's able to live up to that.
let me back.
Live up to
Slow
what
down,
a
Kimmy.
high value
Slow
man is
down,
able to
Kimmy.
provide. Sorry.
If you got one currently, you're saying they don't want to give of themselves because if this one doesn't work out, they won't be able to find one at his level?
Yeah, I know it sounds ridiculous, but I've
Yes.
heard this so many times. Yeah. I know for me that's not the case, but for me, I think a fear that I've had with like telling a man I love you, things like that, it's because the men in my life have told me absolutely don't do that. You like, and I know it sounds ridiculous, but
The men in your life meaning who?
like my uncles, my father, they've told me, oh, don't tell a guy that you love him first. You really shouldn't tell a guy that you love him until you're engaged or married. Um, and
Is your father still married to your mother?
yes.
I don't want to speak of it. That's how he works his relationship, but no. So so a man's supposed to tell you he loves you and do all these
Yes,
things for you, but you're supposed to not say I love you until after the wedding?
exactly. This is what I'm told. Like I knew that this made no sense, but
No, it doesn't
I
make any
have had a
sense.
relationship where I didn't do those things and that relationship didn't work out. So for a while I was like, okay, maybe I should have listened. But to me, it still makes no sense. So I mean, I'm glad I was able to watch your show and hear you
You
say
did?
some
Okay.
things.
Ladies, your men in your family are trying to keep, I would just say some of them are trying to keep you from getting quote unquote used, but it doesn't make any sense. And the thing is, I do believe a lot of you ladies come from a standpoint of fear that you know how to attract a man, but Kimmy, you got to ask yourself, you and the women who feel this way, not you, but the women who feel this way, I think they really know they don't have the skills to keep the kind of man they attract.
Hmm.
They know they don't have the skills. They know they didn't grow up learning how to serve a man. be with a man, cooperate with a man, cohabitate with a man. They know they don't have these things. They know they got the looks part and the sex part. That's it. So they know eventually this ain't going to be enough and he's going to leave. So let me hold my guard up because I really only have about a quarter of a tank of gas and he going to need a full tank. Does that sound closer to the truth?
No, that I think that's true for a lot of women. The women that I know that are with high value men, they're the ones, they're not even the prettiest, but they're the ones that are just willing. First of all, they come from families. Yeah. And they come from families where their parents are still together. I think that's something that a lot of people look over, how important that is.
You don't have
for you to look.
You
Yeah,
don't
for someone
have
to
to
come
be
from
a
a family
model
like
to
that.
be with
Yeah.
a high value man. We want
Yeah.
femininity, cooperation, and single. That's really it. Then make us, I said FBI, feminine, beautiful,
Yep.
and inspirational. The ability to inspire your man is speaking his love language, ladies. That's how
Yeah.
you inspire him, by speaking his love language. Each one of you needs to send me $849. That's the trick. Speak his love language, get a ring. That's it. All there is to
Yeah.
it. I appreciate you calling in, sis.
All right. Thank you.
I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Speak your man's love language and let him choose. Because many women are mute, much less don't know how to speak, much less speak his language. Your deepest heart desire is somebody to see you and understand you and love you for you unconditionally. If you gain 500 pounds or you broke your neck, you want him to be there and love you. All right, well, guess what? God damn it, you're going to have to do the same thing. All right, it's almost midnight. I came from a broken home and attract high value men. Okay, understand. I don't over here. The game is not counted in what you attract as a woman. As a woman, it's count. It's a woman is judged by the caliber of men she can keep, not attract. You may be able to attract high value men, but do you have a high value husband? You may be able to attract a PCS man, productive, competitive, successful man, but do you have a productive, competitive, successful husband? What can you keep? That's how women are judged, by what they can keep. And if you can't keep it, somebody said something in the chat room, and I need to go ahead and expound on it. Ladies, it requires, and to do the kind of things I'm talking about doing, requires two things: moving in good faith and having a willing spirit. You have to have a willingness. You have to be willing. And if not, say la vie, say la vie. That's just the way it goes. That's life. Kimberly, go ahead and get in. You have to have a willing spirit, and far too many women today have the spirit of
whatever, I'll do what I want.
Cool. You know what that does? That just makes a dude, if he want to stay around long enough to hit it and get his return on investment, that's what ends up happening. And he'd be like, all right, I didn't love you no way. I just wanted to get that whap up off of you. I need to get them buns up off of you. I'm gonna go ahead and need to get them buns. Need to get them. Say la vie, say la vie. Unmute yourself, Kimberly. Kimberly, unmute yourself. Yeah, I got a bonus show on Saturday night. Hello? I certainly can. How are you?
So I just wanted to ask, it's kind of on topic, but off topic.
Have you called in before?
I haven't. I
Okay.
haven't
Okay.
got to speak. So I have been in two separate relationships that were with high value men. My ex-husband for 13 years. We were very young, really didn't have it all together as
Okay.
like a couple to like, you know, do the thing for forever. We have two children. And then I was recently in in a relationship with a high value man who we broke up recently, and I think that
Question.
there was a lot
Question. Get to the question.
I'm
Baby,
sorry.
you give all
I'm
the
trying to
background.
figure out I'm trying to figure out how to get into the acquaintance of addition like other high value men. Like I've just recently
Hold on. Slow down. Slow down. How old are you?
I am 39.
39. How many children do you have?
I have two children.
And you said you had a high value husband?
I did.
And then you said you had a high value boyfriend?
I did.
And now you want another high value sucker?
um
Yes.
yeah.
You don't deserve one.
Why do you say that?
Well, you had a husband who
Mm-hmm.
you say is high value that you divorced, right?
Correct.
Good. You had a boyfriend that you said was high value that you left, correct?
No, he broke up with me.
Oh, why did he leave you?
Because I didn't understand. I will be very honest. I didn't understand what having a high value man was. I
Whoa,
didn't know how to.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
I
whoa, whoa,
didn't
whoa,
know.
whoa, 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 whoa. Ma'am, you said you had a
Mhm,
high value husband.
I did.
Then you divorced him.
I
And then
did.
you had a high value boyfriend who left you because you didn't know what having a high value man meant.
Can I explain? So we got married very young. My ex-husband.
How old
He
were you?
had 21.
How old
He
was
had a
he?
21.
He
He
wasn't
had
a
a
high
lot
value.
of
Okay, go ahead.
he had a lot of potential. Pretty successful on Wall Street.
He wasn't high value. He may have had potential, but he wasn't there. 21, too young.
I mean, and that's he had potential to be high value. He didn't necessarily peak as,
But
you
the
know.
bottom line, Kimberly,
Mhm.
is you left one man,
Mhm.
and then and then another man left you because you didn't know how to treat him.
He was a bit older than me, 15
Doesn't
years
matter.
older. It's
Doesn't
right.
matter. He said you said he left you because you
Mhm.
did not know how to treat a high value man, as you said.
That's what I said.
All
And
right.
that's
And how long
accurate.
ago was
And
that?
probably like 4 months ago.
Okay. And you're 39 and you're
Mhm.
still kind of talking a lot. That's why I said you want another high value sucker because you don't seem to deserve one. You can't. You've had two. Why do you ladies think you can keep going back to this tree and getting fresh fruit? That's a fair question. Why do you think you can keep coming back to this high value tree and picking something off of it?
Is there not any chance for a woman to grow? Like we're all growing and
Yeah, you
learning,
grow by
right?
your
And
goddamn self. Leave them alone.
okay.
What's the name of your therapist?
I don't have one yet, but I'm
Okay.
getting one. I'm
At
getting
40
one.
at
It's
40
on.
years old, a woman who's been married to a high
Mhm,
value man who you divorced him for what
mhm.
reason?
Um, truthfully, we just didn't get along well. We had a lot of issues as far as
Why did you divorce?
because I wasn't in love with him anymore.
Okay. Yes, you don't deserve another man. Nope.
Okay,
Men are not toys, ma'am.
you're right.
And you sound very immature for 40 years old. You're talking like, oh, I didn't love him anymore. And then I had another guy with it. And who's the father of your children?
My husband.
Uh, who has custody?
I have custody of my youngest, and he has custody of my son.
All right. Uh, seek therapy, buy a dog,
Hmm.
leave the high value men alone because you don't deserve one.
Okay.
I mean, and the thing is, listen to what I'm about to say. Listen to what I'm about to say because it may sound harsh this way, but listen to what I'm about to say. You got a daughter.
I do.
You got a son.
Yes.
Now imagine the son you raise, you love.
Hmm.
You groom him to be a high value, productive, competitive, successful man.
Hmm.
Right. Would you want him getting with a woman that treats him like you treat men?
I don't know.
The defensive laugh always tells the truth. See, these ladies have no problem messing with somebody else's sons. But say to do it to their boy, then they will want to kill you. French toast out of here. What you over here saying, girl? It look nice. Right. Hi, Alexis. How are you doing? Shout out
Hey, I'm
to.
good.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
25. What do you got for me?
Well, in regards to the topic, I do believe that a lot of women are just afraid because with the high value man, you have to commit to the lifestyle and all of that. And a lot of us just aren't ready for that commitment. But I have a question. I
Go
really
ahead.
don't have much on the topic. My question is, as a 25-year-old, I've noticed that a lot of older guys, like 40 plus, approach me and not many my age. And
Right.
I wanted to know, do men my age find that like weird if I were to approach them? Not necessarily to ask them out, but just kind of, start
Approach
the
a man your
conversation.
age.
Yeah,
Would they find it weird? Do you want to get married?
of course.
It's not, of course, not everyone wants to get married. Do you want
Oh,
children?
well, yes.
How many?
Honestly, I don't know. I think I won't know until I have one to really,
Well, what do you think?
gauge off of that. 3 or
Uh,
4.
Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant with your first child?
No,
Okay. What state do you live in?
Louisiana.
Louisiana. Still gonna cost around $325,000 a year to have a middle class life, to afford the kind of stuff women like yourself tend to want and have 3 kids.
Yeah.
What man that's 25, 27, 28 years old legally makes that kind of money in Louisiana?
I don't know. I guess not many. I'm willing to build though. That's
No, no,
not
no,
the
no, no,
issue.
no, 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 no. There's no building. See, you get approached by older men because they're the ones that have the kind of money and the mindset to make you a stay-at-home wife with 3 babies.
Okay,
Guys your
makes sense.
age don't have the money legally, and if they did, many aren't mature enough to have that mindset because women in your generation are just hooking up for Netflix and chill.
Right.
So if what you want is what you want, you're going to be marrying a guy over 35. So you
Okay.
approaching a 25 or 26-year-old for what? Because you think y'all look right together? Good luck with that. See, a lot of our country, many women in our country have been told to get somebody your age, and you need a man that's older than you, somebody who can be your prophet, protector, provider, priest, somebody you can look up to and admire. You ain't admiring no 25-year-old,
Yeah.
and that's no insult to the 25-year-olds. That's just how it works, especially in Louisiana, shouty. Oh no, bye bye. No, so, yeah, those will look nice in my shirt. We're trying to flirt. So here we go. At the end of the day, ladies, here's the thing. We talk a lot about stats in a negative way. 51% of this, 40% of that. All right. What I'm trying to get you to understand is this. The divorce rate for people in the lower class is 70%. The divorce rate for people in the upper middle class and the lower upper class is 20%. 50% difference. People over here divorce less frequently. If you want to have a better chance or increase your options in life, increase your opportunity and options by increasing your overall value. Improve and increase. But the thing is, ladies, men over here expect women of their caliber. I would not marry a woman who is going to drag my value down. You're going to have to increase my value. Or else, why would I do it? That's the same thing that guys are saying. They just want a woman that's going to increase their value and want to increase their value. I get it, ladies. A lot of you are afraid, and the ones who are afraid just don't know no better. Either way, that is not the answer. Either way, that's not the answer. So, what is the answer? First, ladies, you have to identify the kind of lifestyle you want. Then you need to identify the kind of man you need. And these things need to be done at both times. The lifestyle you want and the man you need. Actually, the man you need is going to supersede the lifestyle you want, because the man you need might not be able to facilitate the lifestyle you want. Get the kind of man you need, and then you're going to ask yourself, what does the kind of man that I need, what does he need from me so I can get what I need from him? Relationships are reciprocal. If it's going to get past anything other than engagement, I don't care about engagements. I've heard women on here talk about they've been engaged 3 years, 5 years. Engagements don't matter. Dudes will engage, especially over here on this side, in our community. Dude will get engaged with you, but y'all won't be planning no weddings. You just a girlfriend with a ring. But you ladies, I need to tell you something. The kind of men that you want, high investment men, let me tell you something. First off, you're going to have to go public with it. Gentlemen, if she's not willing to declare you on her IG, if she ain't willing to change her Facebook status, if you look on your girl's page and you ain't there, bruh, you ain't special. Bounce. Don't even have no questions. If y'all go out to a nice meal and the only thing is there is her in front of her plate of food, ninja. Peace out. Bounce. Because if a woman is proud of something, they'll put them bags that they're proud of on IG. They'll put them shoes they're proud of on IG. The damn sure put up their diploma or their certificates. They'll put everything they're proud of goes on IG or Facebook. But if you ain't there, ladies, treat him like he means something. Go on his Facebook page and speak his love language. Maybe his Facebook page is acts of service. An act of service is changing your Facebook status to in a relationship with Clifford Jenkins. Uh-oh. I done said it. All right, man, I got to get up out of here. It's past midnight. I done got a late night hungry. I got to get out of here. Flight leaves at 3 o'clock tomorrow. It's been cool. The Bread Ninja, what up, man? I'll be back in Atlanta tomorrow. Y'all see the lights. This show was inspired by a conversation I had with somebody. Yeah. More on that later. So Monday, show's back from the studio with the lights and the whistles and everything else. Then we fly out to LA. I gotta start learning how to do my crip walk I ain't wearing no red. I'm not wearing no black, blue. Be out in LA for at least a week, 4 days to a week. See how I like it out there. And then I'm going to make my decision whether I'm going to hunker down in Atlanta, whether I'm going to slide over to LA for the winter or longer. That's the choices. Stay in Atlanta, move to LA, or move to New York City. Either way, your godfather's going to be out here doing the thing for you. And the more of these conversations we have, the better the better off we are. Awareness is being risen. People are starting to lift up. I am getting more emails, more DMs of people, responding, saying, this is making me think in a different way. This is from women. Guys, who'd have thunk it, right? But anyway, we got to get on up out of here. Like I say, until next time, peace. We are gone. Wap, 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 wap. Wap, wap, wap.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right. No, it's not hard to fool me. No, 'cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yes. Yeah.
Come to DC, huh?
Either way, I follow. No need to say. Where we are heading now, babe. I follow.
Lived in Texas for a while. You guys have a good night. Your godfather. Here's Earl